Hello and welcome to Angels on Call. Today we'll be discussing about care of patients with tracheostomy. So the contents for today's topic is introduction, indications for tracheostomy, purposes of tracheostomy care, tracheostomy kit, procedure for tracheostomy care, complications of tracheostomy, and at last nursing management. So, a tracheostomy is a surgical procedure in which an opening is made directly into the trachea and a tube is inserted known as the tracheostomy tube. So, the indications of tracheostomy is the first is to bypass an upper airway obstruction to allow the removal of tracheobronchial secretions, to permit the use of long-term use of mechanical ventilation, and to prevent any aspiration of oral or gastric secretions in unconscious or paralyzed patients, and to replace an ET. The purpose of tracheostomy care: to maintain airway patency by removing mucus and encrusted secretions, to prevent infection by promoting cleanliness, to prevent skin peel and excoriations around the tracheostomy site, to promote healing, to improve comfort, to prevent further deterioration of the disease, and to prevent displacement of the tube. So the tracheostomy kit consists of one tracheostomy tube of the same size, then spare ties, cotton or velcro. So this is the spare tie, then scissors. The next is resuscitation bag and mask, because you are dealing with the tube, so if there is any displacement you have to keep the emergency kit ready. Then wall or portable suction equipment, because if you deflate the cuff there will be lots and lots of secretion, so to suction that there should be a suction machine. Suction catheters of appropriate size, sodium chloride and 1 ml syringe, gauze dressing and 10 ml syringe. From the previous pictures you can see the gauze dressing in the tracheostomy site, and 10 ml syringe is to deflate and inflate the cuff. Sterile gloves as well as clean gloves. Then additional equipments are pulse oximetry, check for SpO2, because you are directly dealing with the trachea. Next is an information sheet or sticker which you need to record the date and time and name of the staff who is changing the tube and taking care of the tube. Next is the procedure for tracheostomy care. I have taken this procedure from Cozier and Erb's Fundamentals of Nursing. So the first is introduce self and verify client's identity following the hospital protocol. You have to introduce yourself even if the patient is unconscious or paralyzed. If there are relatives, you have to introduce that you will be taking care of the patient, and you have to verify the client's identity as well. Then you have to follow proper hand hygiene. Next is you should provide client privacy. Next, prepare the client and the equipments. First you need to prepare the environment, the client, the equipments, and then you should carry out the procedure. You have to assess the client in lung expansion, so you should position the client in semi-Fowler's or Fowler's position. Then you have to open the tracheostomy kit, or if there is any sterile basins, then you have to pour the soaking solution, that is the sterile normal saline, which I said in the previous slide. You have to establish sterile fields, and then other sterile supplies which include sterile applicators, suction kit, and tracheostomy. First is you have to suction the tracheostomy if necessary. Then you have to put on a pair of clean gloves or sterile gloves. You have to suction the tracheostomy tube, and you should remove each and every secretions and ensure a patent IV. Rinse the suction catheter and wrap the catheter around your hand and peel the gloves off so that it turns inside out over the catheter. Then you have to unlock the inner cannula with the gloved hand. Remove it by gently pulling it out towards you in line with its curvature. Then you have to remove the soiled tracheal dressing. You have to place the soiled dressing in your gloved hand and peel the gloves off so that it turns inside out over the dressing, and discard the gloves and the dressing. Then you have to put on sterile gloves. After putting on sterile gloves, you have to clean the inner cannula and you have to secure them. So this is the inner cannula of the tracheostomy tube. Then you have to clean the incision site and the tube flange. You have to use sterile applicators or gauze dressings moistened with normal saline. Clean the incision site. You have to use each applicator only once. Then you have to apply the sterile dressing. See, this is the sterile dressing. Here I said the gauze dressing is placed. Then You have to change the tracheostomy ties and check for the tightness of the ties. These are the tracheostomy ties. And you have to document whatever is your finding and what all were your nursing procedures in your nurse's notes. Next is suctioning the tracheostomy tube. It is usually necessary to suction the patient's secretion because of decreased effectiveness of the cuff mechanism. The tracheal suctioning is performed with when you hear if there is any abnormal breath sounds or when the secretions are obviously present. But unnecessary suctioning should be avoided because it might cause bronchospasm and mechanical trauma to the tracheal mucosa. So all equipments that comes into direct contact with the patient's lower airway, it should be sterile and it should prevent any overwhelming pulmonary and systemic functions. So in some cases there is an inline suction tube, while in some cases we use the normal suction tube, but an inline suction catheter is used for rapid suction and it minimizes cross contamination of airborne pathogens, and also it allows the patient to be suctioned without being disconnected from the ventilator circuit. Next is managing the cuff. General rule, the cuff of the tracheostomy tube should always be inflated. The pressure in the cuff should be at the lowest possible to prevent any aspiration. That's all for today, folks. I hope you have understood the topic of care of tracheostomy. So if you are satisfied with the class, kindly share it with your friends and comment below for any topics to be taken in the next class, and do not forget to subscribe for latest videos. Thank you.